Hello, how are you? Welcome to my channel. My name is Ruth and today I am going to be doing my Partners in Cream update. First and foremost, let me apologise. I got a couple of comments on my Pandos eyeshadow videos and I've just really let the side down. There was no weather or wasp update. My sincere apologies. I know now. In future, make sure straight off the bat, let's get the weather in. Let's get it in, people. As you can see, I'm in a cozy jumper today. What does that mean? Well, that means it's cold out. Yes, it is, people. It is cold out. It is, granted, it's not the weather I was hoping for. We're not getting crisp weather. It's really dark out today, so my video might look a bit more because I have the ring light on and there's no great natural daylight coming in. It's quite a dark and wet and dank day, but you know what? I had the heating on, I have my cozy jumper on. Love it. Nary a wasp to be seen. None, nowhere, I don't know. I'm sure all it'll take is a blast of sunshine, they'll come out to me again, but for today at least, I am wasp free. So my sincere apologies. I know I let the side down. I won't let it happen again. I promise. Also, I am well aware that the 80s have called and they want their eyeshadow back. I tried a thing. No. It makes me look like death warmed up. But it is done. I haven't time to redo it. So we are pushing forward and we're ignoring this. I might do the video like this, just and everyone might be happier. just we'll focus on the products and not the eyeballs. Right, so first and foremost I'm going to talk about my Bear With Me Tinted Skin Veil. This is it here, lads. This is in since January. I've really been dragging my heels with this. I think it's because I've either been wearing makeup or just no makeup. It is one or the other. And I haven't really been needing or wanting to just put on a little light kind of coverage thing. I'm just either putting it on or I'm not. It's one or the other. So we're still going with this. We're down 6.52 grams in total since it came in January, but I need to knuckle down now. This needs to be my focus product for the next month and I need to get this finished. Am I right in saying, is this the pick up a penguin, the penultimate update? Is the next month the finale? I can't rightly remember. I thought Steph said something about November being the last update and then that, you know what I mean, so that month of December is kind of off nearly and start again in January. I'm not 100%. If it is, I really need this now. This has to be done. I need to get cracking. She needs to go. Next product that's in again since the intro is the Flower Pinched Blush Balm. No, every time. Flower Blush Balm in Pinched. We got it. This is it here. You will see I have cut it open. The reason being is that it was just getting so hard to get it out of this little doodad nozzle at the top. I was having awful trouble, and it wasn't that there was any congealed or hard product in there because I'd put a pin in and made sure everything was okay. So I've cut it open and I have put it into my Max Factor container, which is actually perfect for it. So there it is there. There was loads. I genuinely thought there'd only be a tiny bit left in it because it seemed like I assumed, because I was finding it so hard to get out, that it must be near the end. Nay. We still have a ton of product. So yeah, again, this is going to be a focus product now between here and now and the end. I've used 5.08 grams of this blush this year. I waited before I cut it open, and now when I put it into this, I set the, is it tear or whatever they call it, so that it was 0 with the glass bottom, and then put the product in and weighed it from there. So there's 4.32 in just product left. So this needs to be done. I don't love this product. I've really come to realise it's not my favourite cream blush. Maybe it's a case that I don't like these kind of fluid blushes. Maybe I prefer a kind of a solid cream blush, if that makes sense, like in a hard pan, like something like this, kind of like the Tower 28, you know what I mean? I just think I prefer that style, maybe. Or maybe it's just this particular one that I don't love. But yes, I need to get focused now and get it done and dusted. Next up is good news. It is the Marc Jacobs lip liner, and it is finally done. Nothing, we're done. She gone, all gone. So yeah, I'm happy with that. I'm kind of like, that's another lip liner, beautiful shade. Really like the shade of this. Lovely kind of, that was the shade of it there that's on the bottom there. Beautiful colour on. I enjoyed it as a colour for me, if you know what I mean. So yeah, I need to kind of hang on to this, and this part especially, and try and find something similar, because I really enjoyed it and I don't have anything else in my collection that kind of shade. Next up, again, another winner for me. This is the, get all the air out of it and show you that it's all gone. This is the Max Factor Miracle Sculpting Wand Highlight in Universal. So we are completely and utterly done. So took the top off and everything, so we really made sure it's just pure air inside there now. So yeah, yay, another one done. Really enjoyed this. I think yeah, I did. I really enjoyed this. Do I know myself? Apparently not. But it's not cruelty free, so I won't be able to repurchase it. My problem with this was the packaging was crap and the price was a tad pricey, and it wasn't cruelty free, so there was a good few reasons why. But it is done, guys, it is done. I'm thrilled. And lastly then is the Ole Henriksen Banana Bright Face Primer. I have kind of a small size of it there, and I've been using this as a moisturiser, but only for the last couple of days. It's only the other one I was using only finished up a couple of days ago, and I wanted to really focus on that one and get it done. So this one, still though, I've used 1.02 grams of product. So, you know, it's come in, it's going to get... it's going to be a focus product as well for the rest of the month, because I use it. I don't actually use it as a primer per se. I use it as a moisturiser at the end of my skincare routine. So regardless as to whether I'm putting makeup on or not, it goes on. I hope that makes sense. So yeah, so what I have decided, because to the best of my knowledge, this is our last month, I'm not actually bringing anything new in. I hope that's okay. The reason being is I want to be able to start in January fresh. I want to, even if for some reason, and God I hope not, but if some of these aren't finished, they will not be rolling into January. I might bring them into another project later in the year, or save them for Graveyard Project Pan, hopefully later in the year, because this is my first year properly project panning. So it'll be my first year that I'll actually properly be able to take part in the Graveyard Project Pan. Awful lot of peas going on there, guys. Awful lot of peas. So yeah, I'm not rolling anything in. All of that was to say, I'm just going to focus on these three guys and try and get them done and dusted and finished, because like I said, next year I want to start off with full products. Hopefully, I'd really like Team Project Pan and Partners in Cream to focus on products I haven't even opened yet. So older products preferably, but not necessarily, but products that I've barely used or have no use at all in, so I can really try and gauge how long it takes me to use up X product. I love that the likes of Danny and Tash as well as another one. I haven't seen Tash post as much lately, but they're fantastic sources of information as to how many uses it takes to use up a project, and I find that really interesting, and I hope that I'll be able to keep a proper tally of it. We'll see. I don't know. We'll see. It depends on what kind of time I have in my hands, being very honest and frank with you. So yeah, so those three products are going to be my focus products. I'll touch very quickly on the products that I had in for my usage. Oh yeah. This was one. Loved it. Really, really loved it. I have to say now, I'm hoping to do like a speed review kind of video on this. This is the e.l.f. Electric Mood Mood by Pitsy Zion? Oh, I don't know. I'm so sorry. De La Soul Cream Face Squad. Really, really enjoyed this. Did I say squad? Quad. Dear God, words. I was at the dentist today. It was traumatic, but I unfortunately have to go and see a specialist about my teeth. There's nothing my local dentist can do, unfortunately. So I'm a bit blah, 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 blah. So apologies. 2 blushes, a bronzer and a highlighter. Every one of them, loved them, gorgeous, fantastic, very pigmented here on the bronzer. But yeah, that was lovely. Duraline, got my uses. I'm thrilled with that. Really played around with it. I've used it today in this heinous look with the blue, with the dark blue along my lash line. I kind of mixed in a bit of this with it just to kind of make it more of a line. So yeah, I got my use in that. Thrilled. Played around with this nice bit as well. This is the Nude Sticks Magnetic Matte Eye Colour in Terra. So this was interesting as well. Very easy to blend, lovely actually. I'm quite impressed with how easy it is to blend. You know, I really put it into the crease and kind of just blended it in. It was just really nice. Just, you know, if you're going for a very minimal look, it's lovely. And then I actually played it today as well as a bronzer. So I kind of did up along here a bit, just here and underneath. And it's maybe a tad warm for this time of year, but I think I'd get away with it in the summer as well. So yeah, interesting product. It was I was delighted to, and thank you to Courtney for sending me that. Thank you, Courtney. The Milk Makeup Eye Pigment. Now this one, I don't think it's something I'll wear on its own. I've come to discover that if I'm doing my eyeshadow, I want to put all the eyeshadow on my face. I'm not really keen on just throwing one thing on and off out the door. And even at that, I don't think I like this as just on its own. What I've been using it as predominantly is more as an eye base. So if I'm putting shimmer on the lid, this will go down first and I'll put the shimmer on top of it. But it's definitely been illuminating for me in that I know now not to be going out buying loads of cream eyeshadow and liquid eyeshadows. I have a few in my collection now that I'm, you know, excited about and enjoy, and I don't need any more at the moment. I can call a halt to that. I don't need to be looking at purchasing any more of those. And then lastly was the Buxom lip gloss in the Iconic. Isn't this one in? Yes, it is, in White Russian. This is it here. And thank you to Katie for sending me this. I'm so absolutely blessed with the friends that I have made on because of YouTube. Thank you so much. It's just an absolute blessing. I'm just so lucky. But yeah, this is beautiful as well. I'm so thrilled I finally got to try Buxom, because it's just, you've heard about it for years and we've just not had it over here. I think Debenhams did it for a little while, but it was never in any of the cities that I lived in. And like I've said before, I love to go in and look and swatch and that. I'm not as big a fan of buying online. I'm just not. Sometimes it works like that. e.l.f. quad I bought straight from the e.l.f. site, worked out a treat. This is lovely. I have it on today over my lipstick that I'm wearing, and it is just so fresh on the lips. Do you know, I know they say it's got that plumping, but it's not. Sometimes you put them on and they hurt your lips nearly. This just, my lips just feel like minty fresh. I just love it. And the milky kind of colour, I prefer it when it's over a deeper shade, if that makes sense. The milkiness of it maybe doesn't suit me. That's probably not a true, yeah, because there's a bit of my lipstick on it. Oops. That's more true kind of colour up here. But I do love it. It is a beautiful gloss and I enjoy how it feels. It doesn't, you know what I mean, doesn't get sticky or tacky or anything like that. Now if I had my hair down, it probably would stick to it a little bit, but I'm not getting any stringiness or uncomfortableness, or I just, yeah, I enjoy it. It's lovely. And that is it. Those are my updates. I'm not going to be rolling in any of those 10 use products this month either, because like I said, I need to focus in on these, and I need to focus in on my Team Project Pan, those two especially. And I may or may not, I definitely am starting, 1, 2, 3 more project pens before the year is out. Have I lost my mind? Very, very, very probably, but you know what? It's all about the fun of it for me. It's all about the fun of joining in. And I was tallying up my empties the other day, and I have 127 empties, not including those two year to date. And I'm happy with that. That to me is a very successful year. I'm really, and we're only at the start of October. So you know what I mean? There's still time for me to get more empties. So yeah, it's been a good year for me so far, and I'm happy with the progress I've made with my penning. So yeah, I'm happy to join in with more and kind of keep focusing and keep chucking along. Guys, thank you so much for joining me today. I don't say it every video, but if you made it to the end, I would be only excited and delighted, as they would say in Dublin, if you would like, comment and subscribe. It would make my day. And that's my husband coming in the door now. I can hear the key turning, so I better go. Okay guys, thanks a million. Chat to you in the next one. Bye, Sloan.